so buggy. There's no water up here, but there's a lot of bugs. It's alright. It's always buggy just before the sun goes down. Well, I didn't make it as far as I wanted to. This happens sometimes, so just off the road, camping for the night. Cleared a spot. Tent set up. Looks like an old fire. Somebody left some trash as usual. I'll pick some of that before I go. Not bad. It's a little dark. It's about 8 o'clock. So start working on food. Boiling some water. Gonna have home-style chicken and rice. Peak refuel. And then I added some stuff together. So I've got dehydrated carrots, some pre-cooked jasmine rice, some green onions. I put in some chicken broth, pepper, and I add this to this just for some extra calories. And I think that'll be dinner tonight. Water's almost ready. I think I had a conversation the other day. We were just talking about, is backpacking and bicycle backpacking, is it easy? No, it's, no one ever tells you. It's a lot of work. I mean, just getting out, we were just talking like getting out the water and just trying to boil the water. There's a process. You got to get the canister out, stove. And there's all these things at the house that you just take for granted of. You just go in, turn the faucet on, there's water, you turn the stove on, you put anything on the stove. But out here you have to literally bring everything you need and you've got to work on it. So it's a lot of work. You ride all day, you're tired, you're exhausted, you got to change clothes, put up a tent, and then you got to sit down and try to make a meal. And it sounds crazy, but just some days just boiling water is pretty difficult because you're just so tired and you don't want to, I mean, you need to eat. Sometimes you don't want to eat because you're just so tired. You're like, I don't want to eat, but you really should eat because you're going to cramp up in the middle of the night. But it's just interesting, all the simple things that you take for granted at the house, just like, you know, sleep comfortably in a bed, you know. You guys sleep out here and the different noises and stuff, and you're on an air mattress, which sounds great, but it's not as fun as it is sleeping home in a bed. But anyways, looks like the water's almost done, and get ready to pour this in and make a meal. All right, there it is, home-style chicken with me modifying this freeze-dried mill. Looks pretty good. Having the mountain berry granola this morning. Start packing up in a little bit. Just takes time. Last night there was a whole bunch of, I'm guessing it was dirt in the air. Looks like that's all settled down. Beautiful skies. It's so quiet up here, it's nice. So I ended up having to make this frame bag. It generally takes me like, every time I make a bag for a project, it generally takes, probably the third time is where I get everything down. So the first time I did a quarter bag, and I just felt like, at the time I didn't have these spacers to lower the water bottle, so I ended up getting these spacers. I don't know if you can see them. You can adjust up and down. This frame was originally made, the water bottles sit up higher. I thought about coming in and drilling a hole and putting in a riv nut, but I just haven't done it. So this is just a simpler system. I put this in, lower the bottle, and then that would give me the additional space up here to put in Like I said, the whole entire tent system goes in here. So there's the bug net, the pole goes on the top, pegs go in the top, they're all zip tied in. I put the first aid kit in the back, net goes in the front, and then I'll throw, this is my spoon slash toothbrush, I'll slide this in, and then I'll probably, just depends, I'll either put my phone in here sometimes or my wallet, but that's pretty much what the frame bag is. And they're fairly, if you know how to make stuff, it's fairly easy. You just take some paper or cardboard and you're going to trace out exactly what you want. Like this one, for example, I put a little upkeep in it to hold the water bottle so it doesn't touch. I'll zip everything together and show you real quick. Hold on. Alright, bag's all in, it's all zipped in. When I originally made it, I did 2.5 inches. It's difficult when you do frame bags because with your legs sometimes you're going to scuff, but for me, 2.5 inches, because how big my legs are, if I go any bigger, I'm definitely going to just be rubbing this all day. So that's pretty much it. That's why I said, like, if you take a piece of cardboard or plastic, you can cut it. This is the second bag I did. I'll end up probably doing a third bag and just doing a few adjustments. You can see that, you know, I'm going to redo this. I'll probably put a color rip nylon inside, like probably fluorescent green or yellow or something, so you can see stuff. One of the problems I got with bags, a lot of these bag makers they make everything dark on the inside. So for example, I had this one actually made for me. This is by Roadrunner. It's a camera bag, and I requested, and they were really nice to do it. They didn't have to do it, but paid a little extra money, and I had them put orange in and had this custom made. Generally, the other one I have is black, and you can't see inside, but definitely works. This one's not too bad. For example, like this bag's all black, and just everything gets lost inside. So this bag is a Roadrunner seat bag. I modified it. Like I said, I took the liner out. I made everything high neon inside because it's a dark gray and I just didn't like it. I think I discussed this last time, but this bag just wasn't long enough. It's specifically for a sleeping bag. It's a narrow bag. It's not a wider bag. And what I did is I sewed additional 4 inches on to extend it out, because generally I like to run a sleeping bag. I'll put my sleeping clothes, my stuff, puffy jacket, everything basically for sleeping is in this system. So that's kind of what I try to set up with. And then on this bag I added just a couple, I should probably pull this off. For example, I like putting a jacket on the back or stuff. So this bag maker didn't make this. I had to pull the whole bag apart, of course, and then I sewed in some loops and put in some bungee cord, and this way you can run a jacket or run something on the back, so you can like dry things out, or it's just something to grab quick access. Because one of the things is, like, to me, like once you shove everything in the bag, for me it's there for the rest of the day and I don't really want to dig out of it. So I try to put everything in location, so if I'm going to use it for the day, it's simple, like in this bag or these feed bags, I'll put this in, and then just go from there. So no bag is perfect. I changed out the buckles. I like these quick access buckles. It gives you a little bit more, maybe it's just me, I just like to tinker on stuff, but anyways, I just trying different stuff out. I like this bag because it's thinner. One of the issues is if the bags get too long, they start to sway, and you can feel it when you're pedaling. And that's why you don't generally want to put a lot of weight. You put all the weight down here if you can, and then you lighten it up as you go out. So far, this has been working out for me. Sure it'd be nice if they would grade this road. It's so bad. I guess the benefits, if you don't grade it, is less people travel on the road. So there's always that. Oh, perfect timing. Got some water? Nice. Get some water because I'm running low. All right. Water, getting a water break. So pretty. Smells so fresh. See that? Got a bear up here. Fresh tracks. Even bears use roads because it's just easier. It's good to know there's a bear up in here. This hill is so steep. Today is one of those days I wish I had a few extra gears in the rear. Good. That guy's crushing it. He's on an electric mountain bike. There's absolutely, I shouldn't say there's no way you can make this up in a mountain bike, but you're definitely going to be struggling. I'm pushing this bike all the way up. He's just going up this like it's no easy. So easy. I can't even talk. So easy. Look at that. He's already all the way up there. I want to say that's cheating, but today I'm gonna say no, that's not cheating, because I don't even know what this is. This isn't even a road at this point. Getting a workout today. Oh my gosh. It's got potential. A little bit of work. Be nice. It's a fire lookout on Verdi Peak, California. Looks like they, yeah, a little bit of work. Could make this really nice. Oh, it's high though. I don't know. I have to talk. I think it's 8,700 feet. I don't even know what you call this. What do you call this? Mountain biking? On a road bike? With some slightly larger tires? Yeah, mountain biking on a road. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. Chance it or walk it. You're gonna walk it. I could ride some of this. Just, jeez. It's so loose, you're gonna go down if you're not careful. You get tired. Taking a break. It's 1:30. It's 86 degrees, 6,000 feet. It's going to be a hot one today.